on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with my Paleozoic Frog deck profile for the September 18th, 2017 ban list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I'm to you guys right now, competitively, I'm going to be playing this deck until Spirals comes out. This deck is absolutely powerful. It's very strong. You guys don't know how Paleozoic functions. They play a bunch of traps. And also with the amount of draw power you have in this deck, Card of the Demise still have 3. You have Pot of Desires. And I'll showcase you guys an interesting engine that you guys can actually play in this deck, which I'll further explain as I progress to the deck profile. Nonetheless, guys, this deck is just really powerful. Now we have access to, Mr. Starboy, which is really amazing. So that way you can, potentially make double totally awesome, which is really amazing. So we have access to here now, Miss Starboy right here, which is really awesome. Link 2 monster, and which requires 2 water monster, which is really amazing. The whole deck is, of course, obviously water. And, with this new support that came out in, what's it called? The Core Duel Special Edition. We can now have access to double totally awesome or totally awesome with Alpha being on board. It's just really, really good. So thanks to this card right here, this deck is actually really playable again in today's format. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, guys. As I progress to the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys all my card choices and the reason why I play them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. By the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your World Challenge playmats today. I do free shipping to Canada and USA. International shipping may cost extra. So if you guys want to help support the channel, get your World Challenge playmats today. Alright, guys, start with the monster real quick. You want to play, of course, triple Swab Frog. You guys don't know what Swab Frog does. When this card is normal summon or special summon, you get a dump a water monster directly from your deck to your graveyard. Level 2 or lower archetype monster. So you're basically able to dump Dupe Frog or also Rolling Toll into your graveyard. So that way you can always feed your graveyard with frogs and things like that, which is really amazing. And you guys don't know it's a secondary effect. You can also send a water monster from your hand to the graveyard to special summon this card. So if you have a Swab Frog and a water monster in your first turn opening hand, preferably a frog, you basically have a first turn totally awesome, which is really good. So triple Swab Frog, the best monster in the deck. Triple Dupe Frog, really amazing. You guys do not forget the fact that having double Dupe Frog on the field can actually cause an attack lock, which is really amazing. So if you have totally awesome on the board with double Dupe Frog on the field, that means that your opponent cannot attack any of the monsters on the field that you control because of Dupe Frog's effect, which is really amazing. And this card is sent from the field to the graveyard. You actually will get to add a frog monster directly from a graveyard or deck to your hand. So this card gives you instant access to Swab Frog directly from the deck, which is really good. So triple Dupe Frog, of course, double Rolling Toll, very standard lineup to play, 3, 3, and 2. Really good. So when you summon Swab Frog, get a dump the Rolling Toll into graveyard, and as long as you have fodder in the graveyard to actually banish, you can actually get access into your Link monsters plays like Mr. Starboy, and also have access to Totally Awesome with cards like Rolling Toll, and it's able to bring back itself from the grave, which is really, really amazing. So is, of course, one Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. This card is absolutely insane for the deck. But the good thing about this card is that it's a level 2 water monster, which actually gives you access into your XC's play, which is absolutely amazing. And also, since you're playing the Spellbook engine in the deck, you're basically having more draw power in the deck, so that way you can actually dig through your deck for traps and things like that, which is really good. And the good thing is that when you bring out Totally Awesome, and Totally Awesome, gets killed, you can basically add back Spellbook of Prophecy from your graveyard back into your hand, and then you can normal summon next turn, and you just get the Spellbook of Knowledge, and just basically draw cards, which is really insane. And you're playing a huge draw engine in the deck, which helps you dig deeper into your deck to see the combo pieces that you need, and that's why I decided to just play the one Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. So essentially, when Totally Awesome dies, and if you happen to have a Spellbook Magician of Prophecy in your graveyard, you can actually add it back to your hand, which essentially giving you a Pot of Greed, which is really, really good. So this is just an additional engine that you guys can play in the deck. I've been playtesting this engine for quite some time with frogs, and trust me, guys, it works wonderfully. Alright, guys, for the spells, you're gonna play the crazy draw engine, triple Card of the Demise. Card is absolutely phenomenal. You guys don't know how powerful Demise is. I cannot believe this card did not get touched on the ban list at all. Of course, double Pot of Desires. Desires actually helps you dig deeper through your deck to see the combo pieces that you need. And next off, for the Spellbook engine, Spellbook of Knowledge, and of course Spellbook of Secrets. The only bad thing that you can actually ever open up with this deck is just opening up Knowledge without Spellbook of Secrets. But once you already see the first turn Prophecy, or already see the first turn Spellbook of Secrets, your engine is just continuously giving you cards. Like, you guys know what I mean? So the only bad way is to actually just get this without having a Spellbook of Secrets or a Spellbook of Prophecy. But other than that, once you already see one of these cards right here, you basically have like a Pot of Greed engine, which is insane. And I said before, when Totally Awesome dies and this card's in the graveyard, you can add it back to your hand, which is essentially giving you a Pot of Greed to your hand, which is really good. And once you're already activating, like the secrets, like one secrets already to get the Blue Boy will get the Spellbook of Knowledge. This card will go to the graveyard. Next time you add this card back into your hand with Totally Awesome, you can just summon it, add secrets, add Spellbook of Knowledge, and it just add it to your hand to basically draw 2 more cards. So double knowledge and of course double secrets, really good engine. Last but not least, we're gonna play the Regeki, good cards for actually board clearance, and also the one foolish barrier to run off for spells. As you guys see for the spells, all the spells are power spells. It's like insane. Like if you see a spell card, you're pretty much in a good position. Like, you know, you see foolish barrier, you get a frog engrave. You see these cards right here, you get draw power. So the spell engine right here, the entire spell lineup is all draw cards aside from Regeki and foolish barrier. So this spell lineup is just really powerful, guys. So you guys right now try it out. It's absolutely insane. So that's pretty much the spells. Let's go off into our traps. Alright guys, go out to our traps. For our traps, we're gonna play of course triple PALEOZOIC Dynamiscus. This card lets you discard one card to banish one card your opponent controls, which is really amazing. So it's like essentially a karma cut for PALEOZOICs. This card is the Mystical Space Typhoon for PALEOZOICs, which is really good. This is the Book of Moon for PALEOZOIC, which is really nice. This card is just really good for the fact that if your opponent, you know, relies on the extra monster zone really much, you can activate Canada to actually Book of Moon the monster in the extra monster zone for the turn, so that way that you're just stunned for the entire turn. This card can dump any trap card to the graveyard, which is really amazing. Sending Breakthrough Skill, sending cards like Lost Wind is just really good as well, and also sending your PALEOZOIC to the graveyard is really amazing. One of the best starter cards in the deck, in my personal opinion. And last but not least, I like playing the one PALEOZOIC Lean Troilia. Card is really amazing because essentially an Omega, you can actually access your banish pile with cards like Pot of Desires. So if you already banished your cards, you can activate Lean Troilia to put the banished cards back, which is really good. So that's why I like the PALEOZOIC Lean Troilia. And this card can actually combo off really well with Ronin Totem, which is really good, especially with the Ophibinia and the Ronin Totem and Lean Troilia play, which is really good. So one PALEOZOIC Lean Troilia. Let's go out to the supporting traps, and I'll play of course double Lost Wind. Card is really powerful, guys. Even though Zodiacs are not too prevalent anymore, I still think that this card is still really good in today's metagame. It's not really good against Drago, but it's good against every other matchup that utilizes the extra deck, which is nice. And the fact that I still play this card is because this card will reoccur back from the graveyard to set once your opponent special summons something from the extra deck, and then that way that you have an extra negate and also an extra trap card which you can use to special summon back a trap, which is really good. So next off, I love to play this card. I love playing triple Waboku in the deck. Waboku is just really amazing, especially trying to have more presence of PALEOZOICs on the field, especially since your opponent is going to be more than likely going to try to kill them in battle. You can activate Waboku to actually protect them from being destroyed battle, and at the same time you can also reoccur back a PALEOZOIC monster once you already activated Waboku, which is really amazing. This card is all to personal preference, but you guys don't have to play it at all. This is a 50 card version, so I felt like it's necessary to actually include Waboku, and you also have space for it, so why not? Triple Waboku is just really powerful. Next off, I think this card is really powerful as well. Triple Storming Mirror Force card is incredible. Being able to just return back cards to the hand is just really good, so you're able to clear boards overall, which is nice. And also having link monsters in the extra monster zone return back to the hand can actually be problematic for your opponent. So, you know, Triple Storming Mirror Force, really standard to play in the deck in my personal opinion. And next we're going to play one Torrential Tribute. You know, punishes bad players that actually overextends. So one TT, one Breakthrough Scale. I still think this card is really important, especially sending it off to the graveyard with Morella, which is really good. So one Breakthrough Scale, one Solemn Warning, triple Solemn Strike, you know, the standard crazy trap lineup, guys. And last but not least, you're playing triple Reckless Greed. Your draw engine is just so strong. Like, you have so many cards to draw. You have Reckless, you have like legit everything. Like, this is your whole entire draw engine, which is absolutely insane. So you have so many cards that actually help you get cards, which is really good, guys. But you guys right now, one of the most interesting part is definitely playing the Spellbook engine, and especially with Blue Boy. If this card is ever in the graveyard, Frog can actually add it back to her hand, which is really, really good. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for the main deck, guys. Try it out for yourself, and let's go off into the side deck real quick. As I always say, side deck is always up to personal preference, depending on what you guys want to play in your own deck. So let's go up with the side deck real quick. Double Zaphion. Zaphion is still really good, especially against Draco, and even against PALEOZOIC as well. You know, the mirror match, which is really good. So Zaphion, the one Maxi. I think that Maxi is just really good in the side deck this format. But, you know, as format progresses, we'll see which deck is the best deck. But right now, the Maxi is good in the side. Triple Gamma-Seal, really amazing card right here. If Dracos are still going to exist, 100% sure. So you're going to be siding in Triple Gamma-Seal to actually out the Masterpiece. If Masterpiece is unaffected by traps, it's going to be pretty much a hard time for you to actually beat over the Masterpiece. So so triple Gamma-Seal, double Floodgate, really good against Zeus, because I see some people still playing Zoo, which is really crazy. Triple D-Bear, good against Pendulum, Zeus, Mirror Match, really amazing. One Dark Hole, and last but not least, triple Twin Twisters to round off your side deck. So that's pretty much it for side. As I said before, guys, side deck is always up to personal preference, but just use my deck list as a guide to what you guys can play in your own deck. So that's pretty much it for the side. Let's go out to your extra deck. Alright guys, start with the extra deck real quick. You're gonna play, of course, the one Mistar Boy right here. Card's really amazing. It's essentially like a Mrs. Radiant, but for water. It requires 2 water monsters, and all the Paleozoic monsters, remember guys, are water monsters, and that's the requirement to actually make this card. So you can just use 2 Paleozoics to actually make the Mistar Boy, which is really amazing. If this card gets sent to the graveyard, if this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you basically get to add a water monster directly from a graveyard back into your hand. And you only need to play 1 copy of Mistar Boy because you can recycle himself and add it back into your hand, which is really good. So Mr. Starboy, next off, triple totally awesome. Still a really powerful card. Double Paleozoic Animal Crisis. Okay, that's what I call this card, Animal Crisis, because once you bring out this card, it's a crisis, man. They're pretty much gonna win the game, and you can actually single-handedly just win games with just having this card face up on the field, which is really good. Double Paleozoic Ophibinia, really good card right here to search up your Paleozoic traps. 1 Sky Cavalry Centuria, F0. Number 45 Crumble Logos, double Cat Shark. I just played double because I didn't know what cards to actually put out in the extra deck. It doesn't really matter what you guys play. 1 Augusta Phoenix, and last but not least 1 Armor Kappa. I don't know why this card is in here. You guys can play any other card that you guys will want. I am missing a Downer Magician, so I'm definitely going to take this card out for a Downer Magician. I couldn't find Downer Magician anywhere in my house, so that's unfortunate that I had to just use this card instead. But that's pretty much it for the deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about Paleozoics. If you guys love a deck like this, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, guys. This is Sam from Team Channel Sam signing out. Let's smash 1,000+ likes. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, guys. Peace.
You look like a Men in Black alien trying to blend in on